Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my packing video. It's been a little crazy. Anytime you go on a big trip right after Christmas, it's gonna be a little crazy. But I'm excited about this packing video because I've done so many packing videos, but during this one, I'm gonna tell you about one thing that if you forget to pack, it will ruin your Walt Disney World vacation. I'm really glad you're here. So this trip is different for a lot of reasons. I've actually got all my stuff ready to go all around me, just like I always do. If you've not watched any of my other packing videos, go and watch them. There's so many of them. And I talk about all kinds of practical stuff, what kind of bags to take, what kind of packing gear I like, what kind of compression cubes you should take, you name it. It is very detailed. I don't want to talk about this time. This time I want to talk about what you have to pack. And if you forget it, you will ruin your family's vacation. You, person watching this video, you will ruin your family's vacation. So in a minute, I'm gonna tell you what it is. That was very tricky that I did that, wasn't it? But before I get into that, I am gonna show you what I'm taking. I went against what I said I was gonna do with the grocery situation and decided to go ahead and check a bag so that I could take like the Brita water filter I ordered and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you what groceries I'm taking. This is like a lake house trip for us, okay? When I tell people Disney is my lake house, I literally mean Disney is like our lake house, especially when we are doing a week-long DVC trip in a 2-bedroom villa at Old Key West with our whole family. It's a very different kind of trip. I'm not dressing up for anything. I probably won't wear makeup the whole time. If you see me in the parks, I will probably look a hot mess, but I will be a happy hot mess. This is a casual clothes. There will be no sparkly mouse ears, hanging out with my fam kind of trip. I'm gonna show you this right here. These two packets contain, these are the compression packing cubes if you're interested. They contain everything I'm taking for this trip. So because when you're in a 2-bedroom villa with Disney Vacation Club, you have a washer and a dryer. I really have like a pair of jeans that I'm wearing on the plane, 3 pairs of shorts, a little skirt, 4 tops, my bathing suit, and my cover up. That's it. It's like so freeing. Just be like, that's all I'm taking. And you know what? I don't even care because I'm with my boys and they certainly don't care. And then, well, this one just has my tops. I do have one of my tops. I think it's from the 10K last year because I am going to the expo because I'm supposed to be running the 10K on Friday. And I'm not sure that's actually going to happen if I'm going to be honest. I am not 100% over the flu and I'm still not sleeping great. So I have not run in 2 weeks and we are just going to see how all that plays out. I'm supposed to run the 10K on Friday. So in theory, I'm running that. I have my running stuff in this bag over here. This one just has my socks and underwear. So let's look at what I've got and then don't forget to stick around because I'm going to tell you that one thing that you have to make sure you pack. Okay, so here is my checked bag. Now what I've got in here, this packing cube has my flip-flops and my running shoes and my running socks. I've got my ball caps. Casual trip to Disney World, I am a ball cap girl all the way. I do actually love my ball caps though. This one is from the Contemporary and it is, you guys have seen this. I've worn this so many times. Look at that 5-legged goat. Is she the cutest? And it says Disney's Contemporary Resort on it. This one I've had for years and years and years. I probably need to do some spot cleaning on that. That's kind of my formal Mickey hat. And then this one, I think I got this one in the parks years ago or maybe online. It says, I'm done adulting. Where are the Disney parks? And I just love like the chambray of that. So those are my ball caps. I've also got my head sweats, sparkly one. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing for the 10K. I'm wearing this little red sparkle skirt. I am wearing this top that was made for me by my friend Jen. I've worn it for races before. I just love it. It is a Mickey Mouse, what do you call it, mashup with Mrs. Incredible. Hold please. Let me see if I can get that. Just a second. Let's get that opened up. There we go. Isn't that cool? And it's a tech fabric and it's going to be pretty warm for the 10K. So this should be fine. I've also got a little pair of black capri leggings with pockets that will go under this. It's just a 10K. So it's not that big of a deal. And then I've got my toiletry kit in here because the whole family is going. I've got everything in the kitchen sink in here because when all 5 of us travel together, somebody's going to get something. There's like bad stomach stuff medicine. There's cold and flu medicine. There's Band-Aids. there's, you name it, it is in here. So I'll actually pack my smaller toiletry kit with just my makeup in my second carry-on, which is this bag right here, my trusty Vera Bradley Disney, whoops, come on, come into focus, you got it. There you go. Disney Vacation Club member backpack. And then on the, what else do I have in here? I've got, there are my, what is that? Is that my, I guess that's my socks and underwear. So what was in that other one? Oh, the other one is my pajamas. So there's my socks and underwear. And I've got my DVC hoodie. The weather's going to be kind of all over the place while we're down there. So I've got shorts and also cold weather clothes. And then this is my grocery side. What groceries did Jen pack? What I've got in here, I've got that Brita water filter. I told you guys that I always try to get one when we go. We used to have one. I don't know where it went, so that's coming with us. That way we don't have to do bottled water. That'll just go in the fridge in the villa. I've got this pop-up laundry hamper. The villas do come with a laundry hamper, but I like the pop-up ones better. They're just smaller. They don't take up as much space. I've got in here coffee because they, got to have coffee. And I've got my coffee filters. They do the 8 to 10 cup basket filters are what you want for DVC. I've got my half and half because I have to have that. I've got a box of Pop-Tarts for the boys in the morning, and we will be getting a few more groceries once we get down there. I've got my stevia packets in the raw. I've got my sunscreen, and I ordered this from Amazon, and I like the way that it comes packaged. I can just leave it in the packaging. And I've got moleskin because someone is always needing this. And I do like, too, that the DVC... No, Walter, you don't need to get in there. The DVC villas come with scissors. So that's really helpful for the moleskin. Hey, Walter. Walter, what are you doing? You want some of that stuff? He's acting a little bit insecure. He's like, I gotta know that you're going someplace, Mama, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, moving on to, there are my Skechers over there. I'm going to wear those on the plane. So the only shoes I'm taking are my running shoes and my Skechers and my flip-flops, which were in that bag I showed you a minute ago. In this bag, I have my I am so excited to be here hoodie, which you can get your very own. There is a link in the description box if you'd like one of those. I absolutely love this sweatshirt, and not just because it's my merchandise. It's actually really, really soft inside. And when you get it, it comes with this kind of awkward white drawstring. I just pull the drawstring out. But that hoodie is going. And then my little Disneyland Resort hoodie, which is a little bit lighter weight. This one I like. Let me see if I can show you guys. I've shown this in videos before. It says the happiest day on earth. But I really like the weight on this because I can kind of ball it up. Look how cute Minnie Mouse is. In the bottom of my bag, and it doesn't wrinkle. And I like the color. So that, I'm always about a light, thin hoodie. And then I've got that, which has my shirts. This, which has my shorts and my pants and my swimsuit, and this, which has my pajamas, and that is it. Now, granted, my boys are all older, so they're all packing for themselves this trip. And then here we have, Walter would like to show you my secondary carry-on, and in here we'll go, guess what, you guys, since I am not vlogging this trip, I am taking the camera that I'm filming this on so that I can do for you guys a room tour. You're such a good baby. You're such a good baby. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That is good, high quality, but the rest of the trip, if I do any filming, it's going to be on my phone. I am not vlogging this trip, so this bag will just have the little bit of camera equipment I'm taking, my makeup, and then in here, this is super important, and my Swell bottle will go in here as well. The magic bands! The bands that are magic! Walter doesn't get a magic band 'cause he's not a human, and that doesn't seem fair. Been watching Dreamgirls a lot, sorry. All right, so that's going in there. And then really, that's it. I mean, I'm getting really good at this packing thing. You pack like 30, 40 times and you learn what you're doing. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you guys with my shoes behind me, the thing that you cannot forget to pack, and that is appropriate expectations. Now, if you are watching this video, I am assuming that you are the me of your family. You're the planner. You're the one who, 6 months in advance, you're making your dining reservations, and 60 days in advance, you're making your fast passes. And you, if you're DVC 11 months ago, you were making sure you got your resort reservation in. You have planned for everything and anything. You pack everything for everybody. You have got it together. You have a rise of the resistance plan for multiple mornings mornings in case they are not feeling like getting up at 5 in the morning one morning. You could do it a different morning. You have every second of every day set up to be such a magical experience. And the first thing I want to say is there is nothing wrong with that. They are so lucky to have us. We make sure that our families have great vacations. They are not going to appreciate it, but they have great vacations because of us. But if you walk in with your expectations so unrealistic that no human being and no theme park can possibly live up to your expectations, you are not going to have a good trip. Because Disney is amazing, but it is a resort and it is for theme parks. And there are humans that work at Disney. Cast members are going to let you down. Buses are going to be late. Rides are going to break. Trash cans are going to be overfilled. Bathrooms are not always going to be perfectly clean. Orders at restaurants are going to be wrong. Things are going to happen because you have humans involved. And the other humans are the ones that you're traveling with. And you have set up the perfect scenario, but your family all shows up with the same stuff they always have. They're still your family. And Disney's a pretty magical place, but it doesn't change the fact that, in my case, some of my sons get along better than others, and when there are 3 of them are together, sometimes we have issues, and sometimes they fight with their dad, and sometimes they even fight with me, and sometimes people don't want to do what we want them to do, and it's definitely gotten better as they've gotten older, but fights and things like that are kind of to be expected on a family vacation, and as my friend Leslie Ann says, it's okay to fight. It is okay for things to go wrong. It is okay for a bus to be late. It does not mean you didn't plan well. It does not mean that you didn't give this your all. But if you walk into the vacation just holding so tight to every single thing that's going to happen, you're going to be so focused on making sure everything happens perfectly that you're going to forget the reason you went on vacation in the first place, which I hope was to spend time with the people that you love. There is a Walt Whitman quote that I absolutely love. I love it so much. It is on a picture in our family room. It says, "We were together. I forget the rest." And 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, my family's not going to remember what fast passes I had. And they're not going to remember if we rode Ride of Resistance. And they're not going to remember if we went to that perfect restaurant. They are going to remember that we were together. Just hold tight to the people that you love and remember that the cast members are doing their best. Your family is doing their best. And you, my dear, wonderful planner, did your best to give your family something they will never forget, and they won't ever forget it because you were together. So don't forget to pack your realistic expectations. And I promise you will have a fabulous Walt Disney World vacation. And I promise I will have a fabulous Walt Disney World vacation. I'm so grateful for you guys. I hope you have a good day. Be good to each other. Bye-bye.